morning, students, and welcome to the biology class. Today, we will start with a new chapter, and in this video, we will cover its introduction only, just to be well prepared for the upcoming videos. As we all know, our body cells are in continuous need for oxygen gas and nutrients in order to stay alive and functional. Concerning nutrients, we obtain them by the help of the digestive system. So nutrients eventually reach the blood at the level of the small intestine. Concerning oxygen gas, we can get this gas by the help of the respiratory system, so oxygen gas diffuses into the blood at the level of the lungs. So the blood is supposed to carry nutrients and oxygen gas to all our body organs. And here we have a question. How can such a fluid keep its circulation all the time? And how can this fluid reach all the body organs? In order to answer this question, we will start today with a new chapter, Chapter 3, which is about the circulatory system or cardiovascular system. Starting with the system itself, this system, just like any other system, is made up of different parts that work together in order to achieve some functions. So we will learn about the structure of the system and the function, and I'll start with the function. Although we have different functions, however, the main function achieved by the circulatory system is to transport these nutrients and oxygen gas. What about the structure of the system? This system is made up of three parts. We have the blood, we have the heart, and blood vessels. So because of that, we call it cardio, which means heart, vascular for the vessels. So we call it cardiovascular system. What about the blood? The blood is a fluid which consists of a liquid part and a solid part. The liquid part, as you know, is called the plasma, and the solid part contains the cells, red blood cells, white blood cells, in addition to the platelets. What about the heart? The heart is our hollow muscular organ which pumps the blood. This muscle is called myocardium. Myo refers to muscle and cardium refers to the heart, so the muscle of the heart is called myocardium. This is our pumping machine. And finally, the blood vessels. I can describe them as tubes that carry the blood. However, these tubes are not passive tubes, and we will see this later. Starting with the blood vessels, we have three main types. We have capillaries, we have arteries, and veins. In brief, capillaries are tiny blood vessels where we make exchanges between the blood and cells. We have seen that in the lungs, at the level of the alveoli, we have capillaries, and in our small intestine, we have also capillaries. Arteries are blood vessels, pay attention, that carry blood from the heart to the body organs, while veins are blood vessels that carry the blood back from the organs into the heart. Concerning the blood, we have two types. We have the oxygenated blood, which is characterized by its bright red color, and this blood is rich in oxygen, while deoxygenated blood is characterized by its dark red color, and it is poor in oxygen and rich in carbon dioxide. This one is rich, this one is poor in oxygen gas.
When observing a body in the anatomical position, the left of the body is on the observer's right and vice versa. Assume as you are facing another person, so the right side of the figure is your left side and vice versa. Concerning the heart, this is the right side and this is the left side of the heart. We pass now to the structure of the heart in order to study the main parts of the heart. You should know that the heart consists of 4 chambers, 2 upper chambers called auricles. This is the right auricle and the left auricle. 2 lower chambers called ventricles, the right ventricle and the left ventricle. The 2 sides of the heart are separated by the septum. The chambers of the heart are connected to 2 types of blood vessels. So in the heart we have 2 veins connected to the upper chambers, connected to the auricles. We have the superior vena cava and inferior vena cava connected to the right auricle. And we have the pulmonary veins connected to the left auricle. The second type of blood vessels, the arteries, we have 2 arteries. The pulmonary artery connected to the right ventricle and the aorta. In the heart, we have some structures called valve. We have the tricuspid valve that is located between the right auricle and right ventricle. We have the bicuspid valve that is located between the left auricle and left ventricle. Also here we have the sigmoid valves. They are located between the right ventricle and the pulmonary artery. And here you can see an overview about all the parts that constitute the heart. You can see the septum with the auricles, the ventricles, the arteries and the veins, and the valves. At the end, I want to thank you, dear students, for your attention.